What's up, guys? Chris Chess Sports Cards here. We are doing 2021 Topps Chrome Update 6 Mega Box Break number 2. 9:58 on the clock. We're starting at 10, so just hang out for a minute. We'll get rolling. Thanks for joining us tonight. Chris, John, what's up, boys? How are you? Tuesday. How old are you going to be, Chris? Well, I have to see if I can scrape you up a birthday present, my friend. Happy early birthday, anyway. Old. Come on, Chris. How old? Give it up, man. You know how old John and I are. Come on. Oh, really, John? What happened? It just the heat went, or 38. You're a young man. You're a young man, my friend. I got 10 years on you. John, I don't know if I told you, I think I told you guys my son's car broke down and now it's completely shot. The engine's like shot. It's ridiculous. They can't even fix it. I just found out the other day. They want $5,000 just to take the engine apart to find out what's wrong with it. It's been one of those months, man. How the blower motor went. What kind of truck you have, John? What is going on, everyone? Chris Chess Sports Cards here. We are doing 2021 Topps Chrome Update 6 Mega Box Break number 2. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially for anybody who's new, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for almost 4 years now. We break mostly baseball, a little bit everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as possible. Weekend cards usually get out Monday or Tuesday. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks, and when we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for them. So if you want a chance to get into any of our future free breaks, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Your name goes in the random, and who knows? Maybe you got one. Oh, Chevy Tahoe. Yeah, we got snow. I got probably about 6 or 8 inches, somewhere around there. West of us, or east of us, though, man, got pounded. Like Jersey, like 30, 40 miles east of here, man, they got like a 1.5 feet, 2 feet. Crazy. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Michael L. Braves, Charles C. Orioles, Chris F. Red Sox, Stephen O. Cubs, Michael H. White Sox, Stephen O. Reds, Jesse F. Indians and Tigers and Royals, Stephen O. Astros, James C. Angels, Scott B. Dodgers, Matthew P. Brewers, John T. Twins, Nathan G. Marlins, Kevin R. Mets, Michael L. Yankees, Stephen P. A's and Phillies, Michael L. Pirates, William J. Cardinals, Nathan C. Padres, Jeffrey G. Giants, William J. Mariners, Daniel W. Rays, Joaquin S. Rangers, Brian C. Blue Jays, Tyler G. And Nationals, Amber S. Oh yeah, the car thing for my son is absurd. I mean, the blue book on his car is like $11,000, but it would cost way more than that to probably fix it. So the only crappy part is now it's junk. Like I can't get but like $1,000 for it. So what are you gonna do? It's the way life rolls sometimes. I try not to sweat that stuff, or else I'd have a heart attack with everything else that goes on in my life. I mean, I'm pissed and I'm sweating it, but I'm one of those people like you can't fix what's broken, so why get crazy about it, you know? Yeah, we're Monday. I'm going to look at a X1 BMW X1, 2015 for him. So yes, he will get another car. Gil, what's up, buddy? Parted out. Yeah, you know what, Daniel, you're absolutely right, and I can get more money that way. It's a matter of having the time to do it. I know it sounds a little ridiculous, but I do have a junk place interested in taking it for like a couple grand off my hands to at least get something out of it. There you go. There's a Kalanick to start out. But see, here's the issue. His car was at the dealership, the BMW dealership, for the past week and a half, and they'll give me like $1,000 in trade towards another car. If I part it out, then they're going to charge me for it being at the shop. So I don't know that, depending on what they're going to end up charging me being at the shop, it might not be worth doing it anyway. So I don't know. And again, some of it is just a matter of how much is your time worth after a while. I mean, don't get me wrong, $1,000 is as important to me as to anyone. India rookie, but Joey Bart rookie debut. It's a huge headache to deal with. It really is. And one I was not expecting at all. So. You know what, Daniel? It's funny you say that. Somebody else said that to me too. And I can tell you right now from the 2 lines that you've written, you know way more about engines than I do. So, or about cars in general. I know basic stuff, but I don't know. Somebody else said the same thing to me, and I don't know how much that would cost. I actually have a friend who's a mechanic, Rosario Purple, who is looking for an engine for it and would do it at a very reasonable price and can get, but he's not having any easy time finding an engine, a used engine to put in it, because BMW wants 24 grand for a new one. Evan White rookie. So Wayne, what's up, buddy? I'm now, don't get me wrong, I have gotten better over the years. Tyon, oh, nice. For Seattle, Kalanick, rookie debut. Numbered 88 of 199. For Daniel, there you go, nice one, bud. I have learned a few things over the years about how to like fix brakes in a car, put a starter in, stuff like that. So I do consider myself a little bit brighter than the average person when it comes to stuff. But honestly, beyond that, if it doesn't have a big toggle on off switch, I'm basically screwed. So. Steven Matz. There's a nice Kalanick there to go along with that purple to start. Tom Purple, Andrew Vaughn rookie. It's one of those things I've preached to my son the last few years when he started talking about driving and getting his license. Pete Alonso, Black Gold. Learn how to fix things in cars. It will save you a ton of money in your lifetime. Or meet a mechanic like I have. Unfortunately, the mechanic I met wasn't until about 3 or 4 years ago that he's a friend, that I can get stuff done cheap. But because it's like anything else, and I don't believe that mechanics are necessarily out there to rip people off or anything, but I honestly, yeah, I could bring my car to your shop and you could tell me it's $100 or $2,000, and I'd go, okay. Like, yeah, John, that's what my guy's trying to find. Evan White, purple rookie. He's trying to find a because he actually another guy who works for me. So this guy used to work for me some years back, and he started a business. Actually, pretty smart. He's a really nice guy. He started one of these Nick Gordon purple rookie. Here's a Tatis refractor. Nice Tatis. He started one of these like traveling mechanic businesses. So like when you're at work at the office or whatever, he'll come to the parking lot and like fix your car. And I mean, this guy literally does like everything. It's crazy, and it's really done well for him. He now has a couple trucks and a few other guys working for him and stuff. Um, I know one of my other guys, he put an engine in a Saab for him. So he's trying to find me one. He's just not having a ton of luck. So we'll see. Again, I know it sounds crazy, but there's also a point where, where does the headache end with it too? So we'll see. Yeah, mechanics are good people to have as friends. I learned that in recent years. It's Andrew Vaughn purple for the Sox. Nice one there. Yeah, mechanics are very good friends to have. That's for sure. White Sox, it's Stephen O. I'll tell you what, this friend of mine, his name's Ralph, he had to put, oh God, what was that thing called? It was the bushings in my truck on the one side were like totally all broken. And he had to put a new whatever it was with the bushings. I mean, it was a big job. And I had just had to have it done on my wife's car. And it was literally like $3,500 or whatever. And he did it for my truck for like $400. I love that guy. you know, owns a parts store. Take something to the shop if I don't want to deal with it, but I always research the part price and average labor time. Yeah, that's the only problem is the cost when it's a BMW or a Mercedes or whatever. Like I'm the same. I always look up the cost of the parts, but then when they call me and tell me, so like Max Muncy refractor for the Dodgers. Um, Dodgers is Matthew P. So they first told me it needed a starter. That was their first thing. So I said, okay, it needs a starter. I looked it up, and I'm sure it's the factory one because it's at the dealership, which is the other issue. I have it at a dealership, And I looked it up, and it was like $200 for the starter. And then a woman called me, and she's like, "It's going to be $1,766 to put a new starter in." Alec Baum purple. I was like, "Are you insane?" I was like, "What?" Well, and apparently in a BMW, where the starter is, they have to take like half of the engine out, or whatever. I'm sure that's what they tell everybody. But yeah, so being at a dealership does not help it any. But DV Garcia, and that's why I'm worried that if I get it taken away by somebody, the bill they're going to hand me for the car being there is going to be more than I'm going to get for it. Nice. Good, man. I'm glad you like Muncie. That's awesome. Yeah, it's knowing a mechanic or like John knowing a guy at parts store, man, could save you a lot of money in your lifetime. That's for sure. For any of you young guys out there. Huff rookie. All right. Here's a Madrigal purple rookie. Joe Adell black gold. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, we've had a couple of BMWs, and they've always, run very well, long life on the engines, this and that. Like, I don't have a major complaint about them, but I don't know. This time it might just be out of convenience that's what he gets. I'm trying to keep it in a, he's 17. I'm trying to keep it to a reasonable price, not too crazy expensive. Mitch Moreland and Ozzy Albies refractor for the Bravos. Yeah. Well, it's funny. So years ago, maybe 15 years ago or so, I was dead broke. And when I mean dead broke, I mean, my wife dead broke. She's got money in the bank. Me dead broke. I have like 12 cents in my pocket, right? And I had owned another business. This was actually, let's see, what is it? Yeah, it was about that because it was right around 2008 when the economy went south. My business was like a mess. And my brakes were going on my car. Like they were, like grinding. And I honestly did not have the money even to take it to like Pep Boys for a couple $100 or whatever. So I just figured out how to do it on my own on YouTube. Went to the store and bought like $16 brake pads and anything as cheap as I could. And that's how I learned how to do brakes. Shohei Blackbolt. Like, when it's a necessity, you'll figure it out. That's for sure. I can check them for you. I didn't really pay that much attention to them, to be honest with you. Nick Gordon. Yeah, the cuts on Chrome cards have been horrible the last few years. Bowman end tops. So another Kalenic rookie. Isabel and Luis Gonzalez rookie auto for, who's got the White Sox? Steven. Nice one for the Sox. There you go, buddy. $19.16 Impala, that'd be nice. Nice one for Steven and Patino. Yeah, I'm a truck guy myself, so I just drive an F-150. Feliciano and Vaughn rookie. Kirilloff, purple, and Trevor Rogers, rookie refractor for Miami. Miami is Kevin. All right, 3 boxes in, 3 to go. So we'll be here tomorrow night too. We got Chronicles tomorrow night and more Bowman draft, if anyone's interested. We have Topps UK coming up at 10:30, if anybody's in that break, and the draft mixer at 11:30 tonight. Willy Adames purple. Brian Hayes, purple rookie, and Jared Walsh, refractor for the A's. I said the A's. I'm sorry, the Angels. God, what am I saying? The Angels. Scott, hey, buddy. Yeah, I own more cars than anybody should. It's absurd. Between that, my vans I own for my company, it's ridiculous. So I really wasn't looking forward to taking another car payment on. But hopefully we can keep this one just a couple $100. McClanahan purple. Vaughn purple rookie. Wade Boggs. What do they do? The car auctions, John? I haven't seen one of those in a while. I used to watch that other one that was always on Meacham, however you say that. Some crazy cars. Kalenic. Sawamura rookie. Kilbadu purple rookie, and there's a Cronenworth refractor. It was big money night. Those cars are crazy, man. I have a ton of respect for people who can do all that. San Diego is Jeffrey. There you go, buddy. Garth Mobile. Michael Taylor. Pilar purple. Odorizzi. All right, 2 to go. Mark Melanson. So what do you guys think of the Hall of Fame voting this week? And there's Jonathan India, rookie purple. And the final snubbing of Bonds and that crew. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I mean, I get the steroid thing, this, that, whatever, but like, I don't understand how you do a Hall of Fame for something and keep people out, not based on, on their ability. Like Kurt Schilling, in his situation. Okay, I get politically a lot of people don't like him. He might be an idiot, but honestly, I've never followed him close enough to really know what he said. But Trevor Rogers, again, refractor. But again, like, I was reading this article the other day about how the all-time hit leader, the all-time home run leader, and the all-time Cy Young winner, none of them are in the Hall of Fame. Like, how do you figure that? And I get it. It's because of who votes and this and that, but, you have Roethlisberger just, retired. And here's a Joe Adell purple rookie debut. And, guy is a phenomenal football player. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. But certainly had a few questionable things happen in his personal life, Some pretty crazy allegations and payoffs and this and that, whatever. But nobody would ever think twice about whether or not he should be a Hall of Famer for football. Like, I just, it's so weird. Sick stuff. Yeah, as far as the steroid thing goes, and again, many of you were around for it. I understand that, but if any of you weren't, first of all, whether anyone likes to admit it, the steroid thing really kind of saved baseball. I mean, they were in bad shape there after the '94 strike. And do you really, can you really convict a guy on something like that? It's a Cronenworth purple. When everybody was doing it, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, and again, too, if you want to go based on Barry Bonds, and I'm no huge Barry Bonds fan, don't get me wrong, but I understand steroids give more power. He still has to hit the ball. Dean Dunning purple, but it's a baseball Hall of Fame. It should be your ability to play baseball. And Barry Bonds hit a lot of his home runs before he got so jacked too. You know, I don't know. I think it's so strange that so many people are not allowed in. Brian Reynolds for Pittsburgh, refractor. Yeah, I mean, I look at it the same way. It doesn't really, again, Pete Rose, which obviously has been a huge argument for a long, long time. Pittsburgh is William in that refractor. Gambled. Now, I don't, again, and I don't know all the facts of the Pete Rose story, so if I'm wrong about something, I apologize. But from what I knew, it was when he was a manager. And it certainly didn't seem to play into him hitting a ball or not hitting a ball. Now if you don't want to let him in the manager Hall of Fame, I get it. But the guy still had like 8 billion hits in his career. I don't know. Maybe it's. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Chad. He probably was. You're probably right. You remember that? There's another India Purple back when they were interviewing McGuire, and like the steroids were literally like on the shelf in his locker behind him. You could see them. Like, it was not like it was a well kept secret or anything like that. But they needed that. They needed that. It's funny. I was just talking to my son and his friend about it today, about how that year with the Sosa McGuire race, how like you'd be watching the news and they would break in to show you an at bat from one of these guys. You know what I mean? Like, it was insane, and it certainly did huge things for baseball because they were hurting after the strike. Yeah, I don't think he would have. I mean, and again, I don't know the Pete Rose story as well as some people do. I know the basics behind it, but there's another Joe Adell purple. But again, it doesn't take away from the fact that the guy was the best hitter in the game. You know, um, and it's the only sport I know of, and in honesty, I don't know anything about like the Hockey Hall of Fame or anything like that, but it's the only sport I know of that you can be kept out for personal reasons. There's a Mookie Betts refractor for the Dodgers. At the end of the day, people forget during the '50s through damn near age players were. Oh yeah, they were all on greenies. I mean, you're right. I mean, and that's not a well kept secret either. They were all taking greenies, and you had guys on the mound taking LSD, and I mean, like I feel like somebody's just got to say, hey guys, let's look at the stats, and we'll vote based on that. Because really, I don't. It's just insane. It's just insane to me. Vaughn and Trammell purple. Cronenworth purple. But you know, the writers who vote, they all have to be, you know, they all have to make a statement somehow for something. It's ridiculous. It's like when Jeter got voted in, like one guy voted against him because, you know, he had to make a stand for some reason, you know, because Jeter probably ignored him one day or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's Jeff. You're absolutely right, man. And it's not the way to do it. I mean, at this point, I think they should just have like people vote or something. I don't know. They got to figure something out. Or people who actually, you know, have played the game and understand the how difficult it is to hit a ball out of a stadium, no matter what you're taking. You know, I mean, the guy's not a robot. You know, I mean, he did that's always my fight with the Bonds thing. He did have to hit the ball. Steroids don't make you hit a ball. They might make you hit it farther, that's for sure. But all right, guys. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. As always, I couldn't do this without you guys. Give me one quick second. We're going to do a real quick hit recap here and then get out of here. Like I said, we got our other two breaks tonight. If you're not in either of those, we'll be back tomorrow if you'd like to join us. Otherwise, please stay safe and stay healthy out there. Okay. Let's get here. All right. Yeah, I think the fans voting or the players voting, I think either of them would work, you know? Or maybe, yeah, Jeff, maybe that's the way to do it. Maybe let the players vote after the writers. Yeah, that might be a good one, too. All right, guys, do a hit recap for 2021 Topps Chrome Update, 6 megabox break number 2. A bunch of the top purple rookies I pulled out. These will all be top loaded. We'll just go through them. Vaughn, Baum, Madrigal, Hayes, India, Gordon, Badu, Vaughn, Kalenic, Cronenworth, Adele, India, Cronenworth, and another Adele. Refractors. We had Mookie Betts, Brian Reynolds, Trevor Rogers, Tatis, Max Muncy, Ozzie Albies, Cronenworth, Jared Walsh, Trevor Rogers, and then we had the blue Jared Kalenic to 199 rookie debut. Nice one there. And Luis Gonzalez, a rookie autograph for the White Sox. Can't imagine that group that means won't push through the steroids. Yeah, right. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I'll be back in like 5 minutes with Topps UK. Hit that like and subscribe if you can. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.